Right, let's go for a drive. Ready for a big outing. Actually, just head down the track here. We'll explore the farm, shall we? See you here. The hay paddocks. Yep. Hay paddocks.
Yep.
Have those been regrassed? I think the cattle have been in this paddock. Oh! Back up then. That's inconvenient. We'll get a bit of cow shit on it. Just do a turn around the paddock. Just turn around the paddock. How's it feeling?
Yeah, feels good so far.
Feels alright?
Yeah.
So what was it, when you drowned it, what did it actually do as far as, what was the faulting?
So we didn't really notice much problem straight after we drowned it. We pulled it out of the hole with the winch and stuff like that. Drove around a little bit longer. Didn't really notice it because we were only really crawling around a lot of places.
Yeah.
And then when we got back on the road and started to drive home, and that's when you're really loading it up a lot of the place and stuff like that, it's when we noticed a real heavy miss on it. Yeah.
Right. Okay, well we might do the race then.
Yep.
We've got an 8k, we've got an 8 metre wide, K long of race.
Oh, okay.
How's the dog handling Lings back there?
Yeah, she's good.
She's right, learning?
Yep, she's good, mate.
We've not long had this bit of race done. So this is our little calf shed up here. That's where we raise a few calves each year.
Yep.
And the old wool shed there has been converted, we milk a few goats. So the goat's milk goes straight into the calves.
Yep.
And there's our maize, that'll come off actually this week, I hope.
Dog, yeah.
It's sort of the hub of the farm.
Yep.
We'll get some dust on it. It's a little bit loud.
The exhaust originally ended just under the front doors. I ended up extending it so I could get a warrant of fitness on it.
So yeah, this is what happened because Damien had all that sorted.
Yeah.
And lots of maize. Yeah.
Pioneer?
Oh, I don't actually know whose seed we got this year.
Yep.
It got frosted, which wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
And it actually had frost piled up around it.
Yep.
But it gave it a little bit of a knock, but not too much.
Yep.
And then we got wind through it. So some of it's laid over. But that's been alright.
Yep. You just sell it for feed?
So we cut it,
Yep.
we chop it, it goes in the silage pits,
Yep.
and then feeds out to our own cattle.
Oh, okay.
Our customers' cattle.
Yeah.
Most of the cattle on the farm are clients' cattle.
Oh, okay.
They're dairy grazers, so they're young heifers.
Yep.
They've spent, some come on as calves.
Yep.
It's about 4 months old, 5 months old.
Yep.
And some come on, some come on as yearlings.
Yep.
So some will come on, and 1st of May we have a big swap around. So 350 cattle will leave.
Yep.
And about 100 cattle will return.
Yep.
On the 1st of May. So our track coming in, our road coming in gets 7 truck and trailer loads of stock.
Oh, dear.
So you don't want to come on the 1st of May.
Yeah.
No jobs booked. And so we run up. We're all bush loads, so we're surrounded in bush.
Yep.
We run right up as far as the bush can see.
Yep.
There's a stile, and we actually cross that stile to go pig hunting.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got in the centre of the farm, beside here, there's about 25, 30, 40 hectares ish, depending on how you measure it, where you want to measure it. But there's a bit of a playground in there, so where we can play in the 4-wheel drive.
Oh, nice.
We go down to the quarry. Well, this is actually feeling
Yeah.
pretty good, eh? And then we've just sprayed this paddock out. So I was up here doing donuts, okay, in that paddock,
Yep.
which is perfectly acceptable in a car without big chunky tyres.
Yep.
You know, there are some marks, as you can see,
Yeah, you can see it.
but this vehicle would leave big farrows, and we're not actually working the paddock, we're just going to underside.
Yep.
Yeah, that exhaust is very loud. It's probably okay as a weekend car. I don't think you'd handle it as a day-to-day.
Oh, my wife
You'll-
hates it.
Your wife hates it.
My wife hates the sound.
Well, that's because your wife has a proper job.
Yes.
You know, it's trying to put an image of being proper.
Oh, I started up and pick her up to go down to the fair at 6 a.m. in the morning. She loved it.
Yeah, right. We've got 2 lots of beehives on the property.
Oh, okay.
But we were rewarded with honey. So one guy brings like 12 kilos of honey.
Nice.
The other guy bought a 5 kilo bucket of honey to us. So this is sort of the back of the farm.
Okay.
Not a lot of people come out this way, and we head right down this ridge line to we actually head down to the river off this bit here.
Oh, okay.
I think we're probably going to go over to these gates over here. Actually, no, go through that gate.
Yep.
And then we're going to go up to that gate which is open, and we'll drop down to the quarry.
Okay.
So this one, yeah, of course, it had Damien put 70 series diffs under it. Is there anything you want to ask Damien? Because he put it together. He saw this way.
Yep.
You'll find out.
Yeah.
So we've just recently fenced this off. We're trying to just retire a lot of the bush so the cattle can't get in there at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop down to the quarry. So this is like the center of the farm here.
Okay.
We've got, you can see the Vodafone tower right over there.
Oh, yep, yep.
And then this, we actually bring the tractor up and down here, so it's actually not too bad.
Oh, okay.
I drive a front wheel drive car up here in the summer.
Oh, don't need to put it in then yet.
But down the bottom,
Will
it gets
do.
a bit different.
Alright, I might as well chuck the hubs in now. Yeah, and the only other thing I was really curious about was whether or not he'd mucked around with the axles themselves.
Oh, well, it's got axles, okay. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Andy, when I know the guy who built it, eh?
Yeah, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course,
And the switches.
all the different stuff. So, yeah, oh, that's these switches, eh?
Yep.
So we've got two
Yep.
fans,
Yep. 2 fans.
because you can do the on off thing. You can turn them off so you hit mud.
Yep.
Turn them on all the time,
Yep. Yep.
and then in the middle. And I didn't put any warning lights on this one, eh?
No.
Because sometimes I put warning lights on them. Oh, we got cows down here. Oh, no worries. There may have been some crop circles done this week.
Those damn aliens.
Damn aliens is right. It wasn't just me.
Yeah, right.
Touching the young fella.
And then the owner, Brendan, came down with the truck, with his truck as well.
Do you want to go this
Yeah,
way?
yeah, I'll grab that, mate.
You got it?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. All good.
You've got the full drive in now, eh?
Yeah.
The cows are fine with us being around them. Perfectly happy. It's handy having an extra. Hey dog, how you going, miss? You right?
Hey, is it?
So this is the middle of the farm where we are allowed to play.
I've seen this.
If we make a little bit of mess in here, it's okay.
Yep.
Avoid the water troughs.
Water troughs that way?
Yeah, we go this way. And you go through the middle and you can climb up that
Oh, yeah.
through there. You want to go around that tire, see that tire over there? Yeah, fine, through here. We'll drop down that bank right there.
Okay.
I'll bring you down there. The cows are just going to watch us.
Yeah.
And there's those bloody crop circles. And then over here, this is where we were going up and down in one of the four-wheel drive buggies.
Oh, yeah.
He just climbed up through here.
Yeah, they're fucking incredible, those things, aren't they?
Anyway, here. Probably a bit round, and then we go around. Cows are quite happy looking at us, eh?
Yeah.
And if you go a wide circle here, we can drop down that bank there.
Oh, yeah.
You want to get going on a bit of an angle, bit of an interesting descent. Whoa, there we go.
Slide in.
It's awesome.
Sliding sideways a bit.
Do we head that way?
Yeah.
This has got lots of flex in it, eh? He did a good job of doing an awesome job of doing the suspension.
Yeah, a lot of guys look at it and they go, oh, it's got the coils in it. They're not sort of expecting that.
Yeah. The old manual's a bit different to the autos, eh?
Yeah.
I was driving the supercharged Hilux up here, and
Oh,
it was
really?
just woohoo!
Yeah.
But you got plenty. What? I wonder what diff ratios are on it.
I'm not sure.
And Yeah, you're thinking that the back one's opened up at the moment.
Yeah.
If anything was in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if the good gear's been stolen out of it.
Yeah, that was one of the other things I wondered about it, or whether or not he just toasted it and put something in really quickly to sell it.
Seems to talk up there alright, doesn't it?
She likes to walk around things.
Yeah. How do you find it on the road with the solid axles?
So with these tyres, horrible.
Yep.
I've got another set of 35s.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, a set of road tyres that I put on it when I'm normally doing like road trips or anything like that, and they're a hell of a lot better.
And again, cows don't care, eh? They'll just move. Excuse me, girls. Come on, excuse me. You can see how used to it. They'll just putt through. Just putt through. They get used to cars and engines, and no problem. They come and see us.
Let's go.
No, that way. We're actually going to keep here. Let's head this way. I'll find a track to go down.
Alright.
Cows will run around. They'll be good. Just nice and slow. See the one with the jersey with the back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Line back. The guy's been trying to breed a few of them. We head this way, and there's a track that goes that way, but you'll have to get the entrance of it right.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You start heading that way, you should just about see it. Oh, it might be there. There it is.
Oh yeah.
I used to bring my Subaru up here, so this isn't too much of a challenge for us. And then we go, at the bottom we go down, and we head down that gully.
Okay.
It handles the bumps pretty well.
Yeah.
Four-wheel drive, you know, that solid front end makes a big difference to four-wheel drive.
Oh yeah. Well, my last one you see with the Surf, I killed the front diff in it, IFS diff in it so many times, and so when the opportunity to buy this one came up with a solid axle, it was all over it.
Well, and it was well done. Damien didn't spare,
Yeah.
you know, there was a budget constraints, but he did everything as good as it could be done.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
And we've got uphill if we want to go back to see the cows.
Okay.
You need to go
Swing it around.
swing up there. Yeah, I reckon you can get up there on this angle. It'll be a bit of a challenge for you. That was too bad, was it?
No worries.
And I reckon if you go round that post, round those logs there and head up there somewhere, you reckon you can get up there right?
Yep.
Up here somewhere? Go back over to that, over here. That goes well, eh? That climbs really well.
You know, Cymex lugs, they really dig in.
Oh,
don't
mate, they are just awesome.
Yeah, but Jesus, I bought it from Tauranga with Cymexes on it, and the trip back was like the exhaust ended at the front doors, but you couldn't hear the exhaust over the tyres.
Yeah. So, do we think it's running okay?
Sounds like it, feels like it.
Should we do tar seal?
Yep, yeah.
We'll do some tar seal then.
Yep.
So this track, we'll just follow this track down,
Okay.
and then we'll head to the gate. We'll head out through the gate. I'll take you down through the scrub. I don't want to get too scratchy. This is like a good test drive track for four-wheel drives.
Yeah. Oh, this is awesome having this on the property that you can use.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've done any videos recently of down to the river.
No?
This would get to the river
Yeah,
just fine.
Yeah.
It's a little bit scratchy on the sides,
Okay.
but this would actually go to the river.
Yeah.
Maybe not down through the centre at the moment because it's a bit wide,
Yep.
but through the easy track down to the river,
Yep.
and then the bottom, but it's nice down there. It's a good track. This would make it.
Nice.
So if you want to do the A track is straight ahead.
Yep.
The B track is around the corner.
Okay.
This will handle A track fine if you're fine with downhill descents.
Yep.
And you do want to stay away from that shit over there, so you just head back over there. That's probably a bit lumpy for you.
Yeah, looks a bit nasty.
But I reckon that'd be just awesome, you know?
I put my hand on the tyre, shit everywhere.
So you're just using first gear most of the time?
Yeah.
Just using the torque, putting through.
first and second gear and low range, 2 gears I use.
That's most when you're forward driving, that's what you're using.
Yep. Yeah, and she just crawls. She just walks through mostly everything I found.
Yep. Just because it's got diffs and traction and puts the power to the ground. May not have huge amounts,
No, yep.
but it puts it down.
Would supercharging it make a hell of a lot of difference?
Heaps.
Yeah.
Massive amounts of torque.
Yeah, okay.
So, just here. You've got to be a bit careful through here because there is it's a bit scratchy. There's a hill climb through here if you want to give it a try.
Yep.
You can go have a look.
Am I going that way?
Yep, through here. There is a post, there's a stump, a log sticking out right there.
Oh, yep.
Which
I see it.
catches motorbikes, spits motorbikes off, and bounces Suzuki's pretty hard. But if you want to give this a try,
Yep. This hill right in front of me?
yeah, you just go straight through. What about your aerial's just all bendy? So it's up and it goes that way. Oh, that was a challenge. Woohoo! Well done.
Nice.
I can hear that fuel's a bit old, eh?
Yeah.
A little bit old and then down there. Well done.
No worries.
Love it, eh?
It's a bit of fun, right?
Okay, this way. We've kind of done a reverse track a little bit. So this is better than your, compared to your IFS.
Oh yeah.
This will be just a totally different vehicle.
Miles better. This way, this way.
Yep, this way. And we're going to stick to the right, which is where the A track is.
Yep.
So that's the B track, that's the A track right there.
I see.
There's a little bit of downward motions here. I'm having trouble holding on.
It's that second gear mode.
We're not going to go through the side track because it's a bit sharp at the end.
Okay.
The little Suzuki scoot through there.
Yep.
The little Suzukis in winter actually get stuck where we are here. We'll just head this way. The front sticks around quite well, eh?
Yeah.
There we go.
She finds the way through.
This is the limit because of the width of vehicles. So we did take a Safari chassis 4-wheel drive through here.
Wow.
Came up.
GK.
I don't know, it was a Safari.
Who cares?
It was a cut down Safari.
Oh, okay.
Same as the other 4-wheel drive Safari. It was the A track is down there.
Ah, okay.
So, and again, there's not heaps of tracks here,
Yep.
but for an afternoon of playing,
Oh, there's some fun tracks.
it's good just to have a ticky tour around.
Yeah. This goes up to Tarmac, does it?
We're heading back to the barn now. We're heading back to the workshop up this track.
Cool.
Have you not watched enough videos? You don't know the way around my farm yet?
I learned I can't.
We're in a different way. So normally we enter the track here.
Yep.
This is the normal way in.
Yep.
But we went up the race to check because we almost mimicked Tarmac a little bit on the race.
Yep. Okay.
So this is heading up to the barn.
Nice.
So we were heading down that back ridge we were talking about where the pine tree was.
Yep.
That's where we were heading down. And you can drop off by that pine tree down the river.
Yep.
And you can come up over here for the river, or you can come up through the centre track.
Yeah, he's usually my navigator because I get lost real bloody quick, but yeah.
Ah, right.
I'm pretty okay.
You've got more female tendencies.
Yes, he does. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Listen to this.
Oh, we're not allowed. That's kind of sexist. We're not allowed to say that sort of shit these days, eh?
No.
We're not allowed to say that anymore.
Just blur.
We can say what we want, mate.
We're not. That's.
We're a bunch of blokes, mate. It's all good.
That's what I got told, so.
You were told it had a lock right.
Yeah.
Well, Damien said at some point he was told there was a lock right with this truck of someone.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
And they're alright, but they normally lock. They do normally lock up,
Yeah.
but they won't unless they, they often sort of bang into place.
Oh,
And
okay.
because I like a Detroit locker with the actual gears, they're like dogs.
Yep.
So once they're in, they're in,
Yep.
and they'll come in harsh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's never kicked in.
No.
I've had it, yeah.
Kick in.
Okay, and it's you know it when it comes in.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so they probably needs to be checked.
Yeah.
Whether it's broken it,
Yeah.
or it simply isn't there, or he
Yeah.
stripped teeth off it, didn't know what it was, and just put a normal diff in it.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of expecting's probably happened.
Yeah, so he didn't know what was in it.
No, the guy that I bought it from, he was a bit of a boy racer type of guy.
He didn't really know it, yeah. It's nice to see it back in the hands of somebody who's using it.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice.
Yeah.
Because Damien put a shitload of time into it.
Yeah.
Like, shitload.
And you can tell somebody's pride and joy, you know?
Yeah.
At
Uphill.
least.
Those tyres absolutely kill performance, eh?
Oh yeah.
Do you find it's better with the road tyres?
Oh shit, yeah.
Heaps better?
Yeah.
Like, it's an NA Lexus,
Yeah.
and it was ringing its nut off, and those tyres are just sucking it. It sounds burbly.
It does. Sounds like there's almost like a slight miss there when it's under load.
Yep. I don't know, you'll be taking it home now. But at least you know it's going.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite poppy, eh?
Yeah, it is.
And I don't know whether it...
Old gas, even though?
I would want to go to T-Rail and get gas.
How far away is it?
10 minutes the other way.
Back the other way?
Yeah.
Flip it around?
We'll go get some gas, eh? Maybe that's a good idea. So I think some fuel's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Because you've had it, it's been off the road for 4 months.
Yeah, it has been.
Fuel will be old and yucky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been sitting there.
It just flattens off, eh? It just completely flattens off when you put your foot
Yeah,
up
it
it.
should be fine. Yeah,
It would normally just rev its data off.
yeah.
It just doesn't, it just goes totally flat.
Yeah,
But it feels good down low.
Yeah, feels good fine low.
Does it feel like it's got a little bit more down low or not? Or just about the same?
Well, it feels about the same.
But it just really just...
Yeah.
Once it gets up in the revs, when it normally at Lexus starts to scream, and it really starts to scream.
Yeah, she doesn't want to get up in there and
And I hear that ticking. Yeah.
That's what I was saying when you were having it earlier, we were just sitting in this spot. Remember when it went up, it just wasn't really,
Yeah.
you know?
You came back down and you gave it a blip, and it was like the no acceleration enrichment. And that's a hint that something else is wrong.
Do you reckon that could be something that could be done with the ECU?
For it to change directly after bogging it,
Yeah.
generally the tune doesn't just change.
No. Yeah.
That's not how things work like that.
No.
So generally it's something has gone wrong, something has failed. You know, whether it's insufficient fuel flow, it might be worth when we get back for me just to look underneath to check that the fuel lines aren't crushed.
Yeah, true.
You know, the stick comes up, that's a fuel line crushes it.
yeah.
So we might be worth just doing a couple of little checks before you decide to leave it here.
Okay.
But at least, hey, it runs.
Yeah,
and you know that it's running, and you've learned something to start a motor.
Yeah,
That's all really positive.
Yep, absolutely.
And I kind of know how you think too, so I know where you're at on the way you want it to be repaired. So that's really helpful for me. And to get a feel, because you know, I might drive it and go, well, it feels like it doesn't feel okay. Yeah, sometimes you get a vehicle and it's like, oh, that feels okay. And people are like, it doesn't go like that. Oh, wait. So you search, you find the issue. Oh, there we go. We have 8 cylinders. It doesn't feel misfiring as such. It feels like something that affects the engine, all the engine. Okay? Whether it's a crank angle sensor, whether, and we didn't look at cam timing. I probably should have while we're in there, but there's lots of other things. Or a fuel flow type issue. And then
Injectors blocked even.
I go into things like ECU, or what's going in there with the ECU.
Yeah, she's definitely flat on power.
Yeah, I can. We know it's got the right fuel in it again. And it's still got that pinky every now and again. As far as the tune goes before, it felt like it hammered.
Oh yeah.
It really hammered. Yeah, because as I said, the tune doesn't change. Damien did have it professionally dyno tuned,
Yeah.
and so it should have gone good.
Yeah, it used to. She really used to sit quite correctly.
Yep. We do have the power sucking tyres on it,
Yeah.
but I still think it should be. At the moment, it should be
Yeah.
really screaming.
Yeah. And it's,
Sounds flat.
yeah, that's what you get it is.
Yep. And it feels like it actually gets slower the longer you leave your foot up it.
What's that?
It sounds like it goes flatter.
Yeah.
The longer you leave your foot up it,
Yeah.
the slower it gets.
Yeah. It almost sounds like it's being starved.
Yeah, it does sound like it's being starved. And I've had a week of starved engines.
Yeah.
I've had that week.
Yeah.
Um,
Just another one in the week.
just adds to my week
The
of
week of it, mate.
starved. Yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble with your missus either. They should be happy if you're happy.
Yeah.
Isn't that the way it works?
Yeah.
Do they understand that? Very happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, well, don't know about
You know, it doesn't work the other way.
Yeah.
For me it does. I'm lucky. I got one that is really, if I'm happy, she's happy. So, it
It
does
goes both ways.
really flip.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I come across jobs like this all the time.
Yeah.
But every now and then you have a bit of a rough day, everything's beating you up.
Yeah.
Or you're just trying to get a job to a certain point where you say that's, you know, mentally guys, we tend to set a goal in our
Yep.
brain. I set a goal today.
Yeah.
I've reached that goal.
Yeah.
It's not going like it should,
Yeah.
but it's like, oh well, I've still got a goal that starts and runs,
Yep.
it drives. Ultimately the goal was to put it back on the trailer so you can take it home.
100%.
Didn't get there, but we've actually made a shitload of progress.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And we know a little bit more about what's going on with that truck.
Yep.
You know? Well, sort of.
Yeah.
You just have to come down for an afternoon and we go forward driving.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
I'm going to check two things before we call it a day.
Okay.
I'm going to check fuel flow.
All right.
I'm going to check cam timing. Those are my two things today.
Awesome.
If I find something, I do. If I don't, then it can have to stay here and we'll work on it during the week.
No worries.
We got it. Okay. You've seen me check fuel flow before.
Yes.
I need a timer.
All right. Oh, I don't have my phone on me.
You don't have your phone on you.
No, I
My
don't carry
one's
around
in the
with me
car
too much.
too.
I'm about 3/4 of the way there, aren't you? It's
Oh,
Yep.
it starts and
Starts.
runs and
Moving again.
Drive.
Yeah.
It's always a good thing.
okay, start up.
All right.
Set it up.
We're just
Start up. You start it, I hit the timer.
Make sure it's not in gear.
Check's out of gear. I don't really want to
Yeah, yeah,
go
yeah.
anywhere. I don't think we're going to have it's going to be a fueling issue. That is fairly hammering. We got more messages from Damien, so he's going to get some more information out of it. And I'm at 20 seconds, we're well up that jug. We're going to turn it off in 5 seconds, please. And I'm almost going to run out of jug.
Oh, jeepers, it did get close to running out of jug.
2 litres a minute,
Yeah, okay.
120 litres an hour.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
So it's not a fuel problem. So I don't have to check. I don't have to check whether it's crushed fuel lines or anything underneath.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like that. Easy.
Cool.
Easy.
Real simple.
Yep.
Right, cam timing. So we got mark here.
Yep.
We've got a mark. It's a little bit hard to see, but we've got a mark here.
Yep.
Okay. And then we've got a TDC mark down here.
Yep.
I can't see the top mark.
Yep.
I've got the mark at the bottom.
Yep.
So I'm going to bring it round, and you're going to align it, and we've got a 50% chance that it's going to be in the right place. So you should have mark coming. Here it is by my finger. Can you see that by my finger? Can you see where to look?
No. Where am I looking?
I can't really see through there very well. It's on the ladder.
I've got the ladder here. So if I get up in here, okay, see the mark? See, it's actually gone past. See that down there? There it is. See that mark?
Oh, yes, yeah, yep.
And let's have a look here. So I need to do another turn anyway, because the marks around 100. The cam's got half the speed of the crank.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay, so every 2 revolutions of the crank,
Is one
the
of
cams
the
will the cams will come past the right spot.
All right.
And so this one, of course, is going that way. So there'd be a mark up here. So there's your mark down there.
Yep.
You're going down there,
Okay.
and I'm going to bring it down to you.
Oh yeah, the mark right there. It's like,
Can you see that mark there?
Yep.
yep.
Now, the other ways of checking this, sometimes you'll get it with a timing light,
Yep.
but being V8 and twin distributors and overhead cam, one side can be out and the other won't be,
Okay.
so you won't catch it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
Is that right?
Yep, there's a mark coming around now.
good. And just line it up with the 0.
Hang on, stop. Hang on, is it the 0? The 0 is the further mark. I can't quite read it properly,
Yeah,
is
so
it?
0's the,
The furthest mark, eh?
yeah.
Yep, so if you keep going like 10 mil. Yep, stop.
So the outside mark should correlate to the inside mark,
Yep.
normally. Okay.
You can see I just couldn't figure out. If
Yep,
the
you're
10
bang
was-
on.
Yeah, sweet. There you go.
Oh, maybe it was the other one. Where's our marks, boys? There's our mark there. There's our mark. There's our mark here. There it is there. There's a mark there.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Okay, see up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It's meant to line up down there.
Yeah, okay. So cam timing's out.
Cam timing is incorrect.
Ah.
Okay, so
How would that?
mud
okay.
and shit, or you've locked it up. Something's gone through it.
And it just skips a tooth.
Yep. That. See that cover there's hanging out?
Yep.
Could be that. Because it was inside. So that is most definitely wrong.
Okay.
That was easy to find, eh?
Yeah.
There's our 2 options.
Yeah.
I'll give you the 2 options. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn it backwards, which is a little bit naughty.
Okay.
But I want you, please, to line the mark there. See, you can just see it. It's actually quite hard to see right there.
Is it there?
So this is where we're lining it up with.
Yeah, yep.
And there will be a mark come around on the pulley.
Yeah,
It's down here with by the screw at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay,
See
which
it,
you'll see it.
Yeah, I'll see it when it comes around. Cool.
I'll give you that.
Grab that, yeah.
And I'm going to turn it back. I'll get my camera. So that's why you lost all your power,
Yeah, okay.
is something had gone through it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Now, 2000. Right, you should have some marks visible now.
No, can't. No, there's a mark coming up though. Yep, mark's visible. Yep, it's almost lined up. Like it's like, see it just there. It's probably like a couple of mil, like maybe under 5 mil, or
Okay.
about 5 mil.
Yep. And there, and we have a whole lot of fuzzy on that cam belt.
Yeah.
See all that fuzzy down there?
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a whole lot of fuzzy. So something's gone through it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I have been known,
Yep.
and we did it on a Pajero recently, just to pop the tensioner out,
Yep.
reset the cam time.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think this needs a cam belt as well.
All right.
I'm actually wondering if it's worth me just flicking about off it, giving it a try. Yeah, they're actually lined up there. So it's presently lined up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the cams are presently lined.
Yep.
If you have a look down here, see how far out the crank pulley is? It's like 10, it's way off.
Yep.
Okay. How about I just do that,
Okay.
and then we'll give it a drive.
Yep.
Do you want to do a cam belt on it? Do you want me to do a cam belt on it?
Probably leave it.
You probably want me to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can do that.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't really like working in the dark. It's really dark. Right, start up. Start them up. Run, run! That sounds different.
That's a whole lot better. Mate, that's a whole world of difference.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I think the cam driver was wrong.
Yeah.
It's got a fuzzy belt, so it needs a belt. It needs a belt on it.
Yep.
Something's been through it.
Yep.
It really needs a belt. Let's go for a quick drive.
Alright.
We'll leave the man with the dogs,
Yeah.
and we'll go for a spin.
Sure here.
Oh, that, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
I think we got it.
Yep. It feels a hell of a lot better. Even through here, it feels better. When I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell when you're going through the low bits like that. When it was like it was before, like it felt fine, but it feels a hell of a lot more pepper.
Nice.
Much better, eh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep, that was
Those high revs are just smashing it out.
Yep. So for some reason, something's gone through it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to see a cam belt on it.
Yeah, yeah. It's probably a good idea, eh?
In the workshop. Come in the workshop. Bring the dog. Check the ladders. No, fine then.
That's sweet.
Yeah. We can go possum shooting. We can go possum shooting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can go smack some possums over. See how many you get. You guys got a long drive home.
We do have a long drive home.
And you don't get to take truck home, but
Nah, that's
No.
right.
we found
Happy.
another. We found the issue of why you were in the
Yeah.
bush, not just the not starting,
Yep.
the misfire, feeling funny,
Yeah.
lacking power.
Yep.
Something's gone through it. Whether it was that cover, or that, or just full of mud and crap and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
We did find a log in there.
Yeah, but that was under the bonnet, not under the cam belt.
True.
So it sounded better. Cam belt, I just flicked it. As you saw me, I just flick it around.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
It was a bit tricky on that one.
yeah. Yeah, so you can't have
Got
it,
it
eh?
But I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got it there.
Tensioner out
Yeah.
without taking anything else off.
Yeah.
So that's back to where it should be. I think I just put a belt on it. Damien did cam belt and everything.
Yep.
So he did water pump, tensioners, the whole lot.
Yep.
And they look beautiful. So I'll just check that they are all good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slam a belt on it, do a power step up.
Sounds good to me.
3.9.
Yep. You can come back and pick it up whenever you.
Yeah.
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 I don't really have time to fit it at that sort of job in, but I'll just make it work. So we'll smash that out. There's our last belts there.
Oh.
I got more coming next week.
Yeah. No worries.